Alright, so today I am going to get back into, now that I got my head tracking situation sorted, I'm going to get back into learning to fly the Harrier in earnest here. And got a lot to refresh my memory on. Especially with respect to how I had everything set up for the Harrier. So right now it's going to really be just getting back into the takeoff.
Request rearming.
And getting comfortable doing that again. So I'm going to get rid of actual live weapons. We're going to treat this like a real world training scenario. I'm going to have a captive AIM-9 for training purposes. And an ACMI pod on one wing. I got fuel tanks. And pretty much all we're going to do is go fly. So, let's get the ground crew to get us electrical power.
Rearming complete. Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Having removed the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Now, did he ever give me ground power? Okay. Let's see.
Chief, turn on the ground power. Copy.
Never got a response from him the first time. So we're gonna go ahead and set
Ground power is now on.
the cockpit up. And I like to fly the Harrier with removing that so I can see all my switches down here. Let's go ahead and arm the seat. Alright, that's good. Battery on. I do have targets out there, ground targets and things, but we're not going to fuss with them today. Weapons, it's just going to be getting more comfortable taking off, landing. Traditional takeoff and landing. I'm not even getting to the VTOL stuff just yet, so. Okay. Let's go ahead and input Nellis frequency, because it's not in here. We got to enter it manually. Let's see. We'll go ahead and do start. We'll go watch our RPM carefully. 8 and over the gate. And our nozzle position. Okay, let's just go ahead and put engine page up here. Nav. There, go data. Change the color overlay. We can actually see it contrast. And we'll get ground crew to turn off ground electrical power.
Chief, turn off the ground power. Copy. Ground power Power is now off.
Okay. So those are the basics. Shocks are out. Ground power's off. We're started up. We got lots of fuel. And I think we're ready to go. Let's get clearance.
Forward 1-1. Request startup. Forward 1-1. Cleared for startup. Forward 1-1. Request taxi to runway. Forward 1-1. Clear to taxi to runway 3. Path 2.
Yeah, they always send us to 3 right. That's okay. We got nothing but time. Yep. Target brakes off. Time to roll. Yeah, my head tracking is still a little quick and jerky. It's not super smooth and a little fast and slow. We'll work on that. Each time I fly, it's just a little bit more tweaking. It's needed. We're gonna follow the rules. We're gonna taxi down. To the 3 right. We're at beautiful Nellis Air Force Base. And we're just gonna goof around. It's a nice little training flight to get comfortable with flying the Harrier again. Which is such a, my opinion, badass airplane. I don't think it gets seen enough or talked about enough in the DCS forums. People tend to jump on whatever's new and shiny, and that's fair. But the classics, sometimes the classics just can't be beat, man. And, you know, I know there's a lot of people do this to put machine against machine for air combat. That's great. I know that in the right circumstances, the Harrier could probably be good and hold its own in the air combat arena. It's been shown to do that. It was used in that way by the British. But yeah, I tend to enjoy my air to ground strikes and ground attacks rolls, so I would like to use the Harrier more for that, especially going into the multiplayer servers over on the Marianas multiplayer servers. I think this would be a perfect aircraft or weapons platform for that. This thing just doesn't make as tight a turn. So I'm going to run over some lights here. See how that affects. Yep, there goes all that. Maybe that matters, maybe it doesn't.
Ford 1-1. You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 28.02.
Okay. One more quick check. Rudder. Aileron. Dab. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of nose up trim. Just a little bit. Help with takeoff. Let's see. We want to take our put that into our nose wheel steering off. Put that in the caster. And let's see. As far as I'm concerned, everything else I've got going on is where I want it. Let's put a little bit of cooling air back there. Turn on some aft equipment cooling. Don't need the lights. Switch is on. That's radio equipment. We'll get to that later if we need it. Right, we know where we're going. See, fuel. Okay, so we're just training. We probably need our exterior lights on. Marker lights. Collision. Yep. Beacon, strobes, position lights. Okay. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll. Brakes on. Time to throttle up. And roll. Got to keep her straight. Well, she's chewing up a lot of runway. Alright. Time to bring it back. Bring those gear up. Bring that nozzles forward. I heard something scrape, and that probably wasn't good. Take a look. Nope, she's good. We got too much pitch up here. Bring that back down. Bring the throttle back a little bit now that we got some good airspeed. Flaps to auto. Nozzles at 0. Take them to cruise. Yeah, we're just gonna goof around. One of the things I gotta remember with the Harrier is that it is not a fighter, in that it doesn't have afterburner, I guess, is what I really mean to say. And I really need to be more cognizant of my RPM. I need to watch those details much like I would on a business jet or general aviation business jet. The thing about the Harrier is trim is very important. So, very trim sensitive. I do like that for the most part you can set your RPM and be hands off the throttle. Just fly the airplane. And we'll come out and see what's going on at the lake. Have I been over that mountain range? I don't think I have. I believe the dam is over here. And anybody that's been following and knows what's going on with Lake Mead is that it is drying up, which is a bad thing. There's a lot of water there, and it's going away fast. So and that's kind of a scary thing, because I'm not sure what's going to happen with the folks there in Las Vegas, well, in a lot of Nevada that's dependent on that water. And we're just going to do a little sightseeing. Yep, there's the dam. Be a little tricky flying underneath that. We're gonna buzz the folks on the bridge. How you doing, folks? Yeah, she's not happy. Alright, we'll get up there. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get it, slow it down a little bit. Maybe put some more curves in. Alright, so that's Hoover Dam. I know another little destination we can fly out to. It's there, it should be there. If I'm not mistaken, this must be Henderson. There's an airfield there. Yep. And there's Vegas. Yeah, I've driven that road before. Drove that road right on into Las Vegas when I was getting stationed there. We're doing good on fuel. There. Now we got autopilot on. Let's have a flyby. Okay. I had to take a quick break, so now that stuff will be edited out. Anyways, we are going. Yeah, that gets annoying, giving a caution for just about everything. Alright, so here's McCarran Airport. We'll avoid that a little bit, just in case there's other air traffic. That's something I probably ought to see about turning on, is civilian air traffic. Old McCarran Airport. That's a big airport. Busy one too. We are going to go out to Mount Charleston. Fly around there a bit, and then we'll head back to Nellis. Which is right over there. There's the Strip, Luxor, MGM, Caesar's Palace, all those. New York, New York. So yeah. Yep, we're gonna go out there. We're just taking a leisurely little tour around. Ooh, that's dangerous. Got clouds down in the mountains there. Yep, that's right. People that live up there. There's a resort up here, or a lodge. There's homes and neighborhoods. I've been up there. Trees are thicker though. Okay, enough goofing. Time to go back. Alright, time to go back. Alright, time to start thinking about landing. Not sure what approach speed is. But I say if we keep it 200 knots or so, we should be alright. Keep her flat. Brake, 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 brake. Braking, braking, braking. Not bad. Not bad. It's a decent landing. Decent landing. I liked it. That's probably one of my better conventional landings. Whew. Okay. We will go back to parking.
Fort 1-1, taxi to parking area.
Yeah. Caution every time with you. Every time. Caution. Yeah, she goes caution just about every time you flip a switch, and it kind of gets annoying. My goodness, the ground handling on this thing is... Ugh. Unless I just don't have some settings right. The old Nellis Air Force Base Visitors Center. Never been there. Never been to that building. All the time I was stationed there. Never. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and get ourselves positioned. And we'll go to cutoff. Yep.
Generator.
And yeah, so fun getting back into it, kind of buzzing around. And next one out, I'll do some more. I'll probably work on some air to ground stuff. Try to get the hang of the Mavericks. Seems to be a popular weapon. So yeah, very good.